Good night, folks. Let's fight. How are you guys doing out there? Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Pace and power, boots on the ground. You all know how it is. Let's fight, folks. Wherever you all are joining us from, wherever. You wonderful, beautiful folks are joining us from. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. We all there. We all there. We all be. We all at. We're happy to be here with you guys. Pace and power, boots on the ground. We're happy that you folks are here with us. Pace and power, boots on the ground. We're not backing down, good folks. We ain't going no place. We trust that you guys are well. Julian Mars, Carolyn Hudson, Mavis Henry Chisel, Chipper Bradham, Margaret. Good to have you, Margaret. Good to have you, Beverly Romaine. Good to have each and every one of you, wherever you folks are joining us from. Good to have you. Great to have you. We trust that you guys are well. Brace it over. How you all doing? Pace and Power crew. Rhonda McDonald is here. Good to have you, Chevron McDonald, Mavis Henry, Diane Graves Andy. Good to see you, Diane. Ring the bell one time for Diane. Guys, are you hearing our bell? Do let us know. All our technicians on duty. And let us know if you're receiving us loud and clear. Let us know if you're hearing that bell. I want you all to hear that bell. Mavis Henry, Barbara and Diane Abrams, good to have you as well. Patricia Wren, Gwyneth Jones, good to have each and every one of you. How you all doing? You all had a good day? Good to see you folks. Mary Fraser, Karen Black, good to have you. David Ivor Hamilton, we see you there. You know, I got Hamiltons in my family. I hope you know that. I got some Hamiltons in my family. Dwayne Collins, good to have you as well. And Linda says loud and clear. Lynn Finance says booking in the ring. Ring the bell one time. Yep, the folks say we hear the bell loud and clear all across. Edward Bruce in class. Good to have you, Edward. Good to have you. We trust that you folks are well. We're fired up at this end, guys. We are ready to go. How you all doing, folks? How you all doing? For you that like the guy salute. How are you folks doing? How are you folks doing? Pretty Milicia, Sion Thomas, Barbara Ralph. Good to have each and every one of you. Sherry Dorita. Sherry, I ain't seen a little bit, but we happy you're here tonight. We are happy you are here tonight. Sherry. We happy you're here, Sherry. Really happy. Andrea English. Debbie Hohencourt, we see you. Pace and power. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button. Richard Fordyce. We all there, man. We all there. All right, let's send you the live to some other places. We get a little confused myself. Let's send you the live to a couple other places, folks. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button, good folks. Let me go down the road. Ladies and gentlemen, we got places to go, things to do, people to see. Lots to discuss this evening. We trust that you folks are well. We're going to ensure that we're sharing the light. You know, some of y'all getting a little tingish. Some of y'all getting a little tingish. Y'all getting like Stacy. Y'all getting like Stacy. Want to focus the man. Share the damn light. Smash that emoji, but volume word. Some of you getting like Stacy, you know. And I like it. Some of you getting a little bit like Stacy. Want to focus. Those who getting what they're getting, you mind your own business. Drink your water and mind your own business. Damn it in hell. Folks, you all realize the longer I start this program, there's the more the accent kicking in. Average choir. Some of y'all getting like Stacy. Some of y'all getting Stacy-esque. We'll come again. Rewind. Some of y'all getting very, very Stacy-esque. Don't do it. Naomi Joker. Drink your water, Naomi. Drink your water. Live and let live. That's I keep telling you all. Hold on. Bring it back. Hold on. I'm telling you all, when I'm making my money, don't come around me funny. That's why I give some people edge. And 2023, money got for make. I'm giving some people edge, you know. When I start making my money and things start, when we start making money, we want somebody watching me look funny, you know. Don't do it. Bring it back. We want them trench crap holes, the tadpoles and the cricketers. We want them watching me funny. Don't do it. So folks, we don't be nobody. We ain't envy nobody. This business is easy to envy people. We ain't envy nobody, Dolly Anderson, Naomi Drucker. Naomi should Stacy voice tonight. Are you right? I don't know. Naomi should Stacy voice tonight. Mavis Davis Wells. We ain't envy nobody. You see? We too busy doing what we got a passion to do. To be looking to see what other people doing. Whether you're building wharves or you're building little bridges in front of your gap. No. We too busy bringing you guys credible and valid information. Yeah. Some of you need to visit Guyana. No. Some of you need to visit Guyana. Sparingly, Carl Haywood, Donna McDonald, Camille Cox. Oh no, we're drinking water. Valid, credible information. Guys, we're happy you're here. We are happy you are here. Believe it or not, we got a program. It might not seem that way, but believe it or not, we got a program. If you and I sit down and we have a conversation, hold on. If you and I, bring it back. If you and I sit down and we have a conversation, Michelle McKay, and then the conversation gone abroad, is who carry it? Mother Moses. If you and I sit down and we had a talk, David Wood, Anderson, Sandra McKen. Then I see your conversation on Facebook. Is who carry it? Before it's so smart. If we carry him by itself all now. Camille, and then the publishing. Hold on. Our face quiet. Bring it back. Hold on. If you and I had a little talk, you will laugh from Rubens, and then I hear it, outside there in the streets. Is who carry it? Is who? Hey, folks, keep your friends close. You know the rest. Keep your friends close. You see? If you want a friend in business, they say if you want a friend in business, like politics, buy a dog. You'll get better results. You'll get better results. Buy a dog. You want a friend in politics, buy a dog. You want a friend in business? Yeah. Peggy, if you and I had a little convo, right? We're talking with Michelle, we're talking with Carol, Stacey Ann, we're talking with you. And then I hear back a recording. Is you publish it, man? Right? The walls have ears. That's what the folks say. The wall have ears. It's one we. But you know they say Jacqueline, you know they say Annette, Linden, you know they say Andy. Yeah, so we got three sides. Me side, it's you side, and the side we hear about yet. Three sides. So you can see all the panels, folks. Those who know, stay woke, folks. Stay woke. Last to share you, we got the fight card set. We're fired up at our end, guys, and we are ready to go. And we trust that you good folks are as well. Fired up and ready to go. Drinking your water, folks. Thanks for coming along for valid, credible information. Valid, credible information, folks. And right off the bat, let us tell you one time. Right off the bat, no time. One time. Let us tell you, if you need a justice of the peace, a commissioner of votes, to affidavits, if you need expert guidance in this area for all your documentation needs, the Alistair Collins firm for you folks, the Alistair Collins firm, Monday to Saturday. These guys are open at the Carlian Mall, right there on Camp Street, between Camp and Waterloo, in Lamaha Street. Lamaha Street between Camp and Waterloo Street. 649-6410. 649-6410. And then there's 685-6448. 685-6448. For all of your documentation needs, expert guidance, I tell you all. Expert guidance. All of your commissioner votes, affidavit needs, and all the justice for peace needs. Good folks, head on down. Let's go where we should be. Let's go where we should be. We trust that you guys are well. Pace and power. We got to fight Clark set. Who vex? A lot of things happening, guys. A lot of things happening. Look what's happening here. We got some movements in Barbados with the commissioner of police there. We got some movements in Trinidad. Yeah, and then we're circling back to that PPP REO Karl Singh. We got to touch on him because he was the one who was instrumental in carrying out the orders there in Region 9. We're going to circle back. to Karl Singh. And then the dog beat her. The animal beat her. Was the latest with him. And folks, the UN plane, the UN plane. Yep, one of the directors is out tonight, out like South. Out of South. He's out. UN plane, that's why I want you all know. Then talking with water in the mouth. Dolly Anderson, Yolanda, Carol Hudson, the UN talking with water in the mouth. Bridget Campbell, Michaela Andrew Coates, then talking with water in the mouth, folks. Nope. That's not what's going to happen at all. The guys, they are very, very serious in what they're doing. Not playing around. Them folks not playing around, folks. And we want to get right to where we need to be. Right where we need to be, folks. And y'all knows where we're going. Y'all knows where we're going, folks. We are going to the opener. The opener. I think we were so hurried to come on. Forget the graphic for the opener. But we just preempted. Darren Adams flaying the PPP. We showed you what happened in Region 10, London in particular, those matrimony celebrations there. Last week Sunday, we were on the ground there giving support to our brother Darren Adams. And we reminded us yesterday of the wickedness of the PPP. How the wicked stink and dirty. Wicked stink and dirty. Them boys, trench crappos and jagabats, tadpoles and cricketers. Y'all know them. You all know that. He remind us just today, Candelina and the G, how to stay. And Nelson, Janet Edwards, Michaela, Andrew Coates, Barbara, Carl Hudson. He reminded us how them boys stay. He reminded us. You all don't want to head too far. Come back. He reminded us. The jagabats, the trench crappos, tadpoles, and cricketers. Here is some of what Darren Adams said just today in a press conference of the PNCR. Yep, here's what he said about them boys. Take a look and take a listen.
Good day to you. The PPP government does not believe in local democracy. They utilize and facilitate the Region 10 REO, violating the laws of Guyana and refusing to implement the decision of the elected Regional Democratic Council and serve the people of Region 10. We condemn this approach and call on the errant Minister of Regional Development and the REO to bring an end to this sad state of affair. As the elected representatives of the people, you are aware that 18 of us were elected to lead the Regional Democratic Council of Region 10, Upper Demerara, Berbice. We agree with Mr. Vincent Alexander, a former regional executive officer, who is eminently qualified in local government, that, and I quote, regional democratic councils are statutory bodies or legal bodies made up of the council proper and an administrative arm, established in keeping with the provisions of Article 72 of the Constitution and enabled by the Local Democratic Organs Act, which specifically states the local democratic organ shall be a body corporate by the name prescribed for it by its constitution order. In the execution of its function, the council has an administration which is responsible to the council for the execution of its lawful decisions in the manner that the council so resolves. While we are very proud of the sterling work carried out by most of our staff in challenging circumstances, some seem bent on serving partisan political interests and stymieing the work of this council by playing politics with our people's welfare. This is compounded by the stark reality that this government refuses to address their safety, health, and basic humanity by refusing to complete the new building which we initiated, since the one we presently occupied is derelict, dangerous, and a public health disaster waiting to happen. We have adopted an approach of keeping our residents abreast of all of the actions taken by the PPP to demonstrate that they are using our tax dollars to dominate and oppress our people. Their recent decision taken to foil our well worked out and agreed to plans for the 2023 March celebration is the latest manifestation of the PPP attempts to dominate and control Region 10. In this statement, we wish to be clear on 4 points. 1, the Regional Democratic Council of Region 10 is the highest decision-making forum in the region, and all of the officers of its administrative arm, including the Regional Executive Officer, are obligated by law to implement the lawful instructions of the Council. The RDC will continue to call out and condemn the use of the RDC staff to carry out PPP political work while on duty as an untenable and unacceptable development that must be sanctioned and brought to an end. The Regional Executive Officer must publicly and definitively acknowledge his accountability to the Regional Democratic Council of Region Number 10. The Ministry of Local Government is also compelled to respect the laws of Guyana. Unfortunately, they are in violation of the law, and while we cannot compel the Ministry of Local Government to do so as well, I would think that it is in the interest of proper governance that they join in buttressing this position so that the REO could properly discharge the functions in keeping with the law. The RDC will continue to engage any organization, ministry, company, or individual who will partner with us to achieve beneficial developmental growth for Region 10 and our constituents. Even though the government vindictively increased Region 10 budget only by $80,000, and I refer here to the line item that speaks to national and other events, while increasing the PPP controlled regions by millions, our council voted to instruct the administration not to go to Georgetown to celebrate Mashramani, but to reserve our tax dollars to ensure that we can fund MASH celebrations in Linden. In direct contravention to this lawful instruction, the deputy REO took a contingent to Georgetown for Mashramani. We were then told that they intended to wash these rain-soaked and already worn costumes and issue them to revelers in Linden, along with some others left over from 2022. This is disrespectful to the people of Region 10 and a blatant disregard for the decisions of the RDC. You might wonder how the Deputy Regional Executive Officer came to disregard the legitimate decision of the elected council at its February statutory meeting. This is but one more instance where officers of the RDC are instructed to disregard the council and respond to instructions from elsewhere, often acting as staff of the Ministry of Local Government and some other ministries rather than as staff of the RDC Region 10. It should be noted that our council wrote the president himself to point out that some of his ministers refused to respond to correspondence from the council. Unfortunately, even the president failed to acknowledge receipt of our correspondence. This attitude has apparently permeated the public service and made its way down the ranks to our administrative personnel. In an example of how comfortable our public servants have become in violating the laws of Guyana by overstepping their roles, the Regional Executive Officer Dwight John had been bold enough to approach the council through me to arrange that the Mayor of Linden and the Member of Parliament be excluded from speaking roles at the 2022 and 2023 flag-raising ceremonies. This we could not oblige. How this falls within his remit, we cannot understand. And the justifiable rebuffing of his attempts to censor these two public officials was met with a stance of ignoring the lawful instructions given to him by the council. The council was already braced for this, since our decision to host flag raising at Aichuni and Kokwani in 2022 was met with the same withholding of payments, etc., by the Regional Executive Officer. We therefore sought to protect this approach by ensuring that these decisions were resolved at the highest decision-making forum at our disposal, the statutory meetings of council. However, the regional executive officer wrote to the regional chairman indicating that he would not be present the next day at the March statutory meeting of the council because he had been called to a meeting at the office of the president. He also delivered a letter on Thursday, March 2nd, 2023, to the office of the regional chairman before he left for Georgetown, part of which said, and I quote, "As such, as the accounting officer, I am required to comply with the Fiscal Management and Accountability Act, where the money is appropriated by the National Assembly on the 801 Regional Administration and Finance Chart of Account 6291, National and other events are insufficient to execute the Linden Regional Mashramani Celebration 2023. Currently, I would not be responsible for any unauthorized expenditure since it will be in contradiction with prudent financial management and my accounting responsibilities." Simply put, the REO heads the Regional Procurement and Tender Administration, and after spending out our constituents' tax money on Mashramani in Georgetown against the direct instructions of the RDC, he now disrespectfully says that there is no money left for Mash in Linden and Kokwani. This is an affront to the people of Region 10. He also said clearly that he will not be responsible for any payments for Mash in Linden and Kokwani, which he refers to as unauthorized expenditures. It should be noted that it is the REO who is in violation of the law. The council had written to, met, and agreed with the commander of the Guyana Police Force, Division 10, the traffic ranks, the fire, members of the public, other stakeholders to be able to parade for Mashramani on Sunday, March 5th, 2023, from the Five Corner Junction to the Bay Rock Community Center parking lot. At this location, which is well drained and has wide open space convenient to hosting of this activity, it would have permitted numerous vendors who usually set up tents and vending carts to take advantage of this opportunity to earn an income in this region in which unemployment is above the national average. The government sought to impose a decision that these activities be held at Christiansburg ground. This was rejected since Bay Rock offered the opportunity that would have been lost at Christiansburg, and because of the hasty setup, only certain sympathizers of the PPP would have gotten the opportunity to earn. Just 2 weeks before, the Regional Education Department held the children costumes competition at Christiansburg and was forced to abandon the second day due to in no small measure to the swampy conditions of the ground. This call for a change of route for the Mashramani parade in Linden was therefore a truly spurious and divisive measure that was aimed at sabotaging Linden Mashramani 2023. Indeed, the state media happily carried two separate advertisements publicizing two different destinations for Mash Parade, therefore substantiating the view that the intention was to sabotage Linden Mashramani celebrations. On the day of the parade, we observed what has become an established pattern of behavior, where employees of the RDC Region 10 are used to do political work on duty and to create mischief when an officer of the administration was seen twice trying to change the flow of the parade on the Mackenzie shore before becoming involved in a direct confrontation with myself, the vice chairman, and several members of parliament, while attempting to divert one of our trucks to the bogus MASH destination. Having been prevented from achieving the PPP nefarious objective, the officer then drove away with all of the meals for the revelers, leaving us to scramble to secure something for these persons to eat and drink after representing the RDC in the Lone Mash Band. We say the Lone Mash Band not tritely, but to point out that no ministry of the government sought to participate in Mashramani in Linden. the birthplace of the festival, choosing to instead send Londoners to participate in the Berbice matrimony activities. This is discriminatory and unacceptable. The confusion created over the destination of MASH in Linden also ensured that corporate entities chose to stand down. However, this ninth council of the Regional Democratic Council of Region 10 has pledged that even if it is only like-minded Lindeners and the council who participate, matrimony in Linden will live on. We are left to close out our matrimony 2023 celebrations at Kokwani this weekend with the MASH parade on March 12th. We will pay keen attention to the REO stance on providing resources for the execution of this event, in keeping with the resolution of the RDC Region 10 at its February statutory meeting. I thank you.
The wicked, stink, and dirty, I can tell you. Wicked, stink, and dirty. You heard it? And we wanted to play his entire statement so that you are guided accordingly. The wicked, stink, and dirty. There's no other way to look at it. And I like what the regional chairman says, the bogus matrimony destination. Love the people. We love the people at Christian Bar. But all roads led to bear up. We ain't going to no bogus destination. But you see these REOs, especially under the PPP, they have become law unto themselves. Precious Queen, Yolanda Thomas, Roger, Wilma Grant, they have become law unto themselves. But you know what? The PPP are such hypocrites. They can't see it. Just the other day, when these REOs were being sworn in, Anil Nandalal, custodian of the Constitution, he calls himself, Attorney General, Minister of Legal Affairs, installed, albeit. He said it was not so. Where it concerned these REOs, and they were creatures and subject to the council. But now, especially under the PPP, we have seen them running amok. These REOs, especially this one in Linden, this one here in Region 4, the one in Region 10, and Region 9, we're circling back to him. We're circling back to him. But first, before we head on, folks, here's the AG. Just a short while ago, when these very REOs were taking the oath of office and he was giving the charge to them, listen to the AG and tell us why he has gone silent now. You know why? Because they're doing their bidding. Listen to the AG when the REOs were being sworn in.
Understand it fully. It's important also, and I say this because I've seen it happening in other regions, where we don't understand the role of the REO. The REO is the Regional Executive Officer. The principal function of the Regional Executive Officer is to execute the decisions of the council. We had a series of problems in one region where the regional officer felt that he was the regional council and defied decisions of the council and created a whole host of administrative ruckus. And you know who suffered in the end? The people whom you are expected to serve. So we don't want that kind of arrangement to happen. We don't want that kind of disastrous engagement.
If he truly feels that the REOs are subject to the council, then why hasn't he said anything about the one that gone AWOL, the one that gone rogue at Region 4, the one that went rogue last weekend, Region 10? Why has the Attorney General said nothing? Why has he said nothing? You know why? Because they're doing his bidding. Celeste, because they're doing his bidding. Bantu King, Alison Jones, because they are doing their bidding. We turn our attention now to things happening around the region, around the world, around the region, and then closer to you. 6 dead in a Hamburg shooting, folks. Hamburg, Germany, they're telling us tonight, 6 dead. Breaking news, folks. Breaking news, 6 dead, they tell us. Father, have his mercies. Father, have his mercies. What's happening in our world? And the whole damn thing turned upside down. Like the whole thing turned upside down. Folks, this is not easy at all. 6. There are some mad, crazy people in this world should be in asylum, but they're walking about. And some of them is politicians, you know. We have, you know, some of them is politicians. Crazy ass set of people. And this is what they're telling us in the hour, folks. In Hamburg, at least 6 persons have been killed and others injured after a shooting in the German city of Hamburg. Just this evening, they're telling us, folks, this shooting took place at the Jehovah's Witnesses Kingdom Hall. A Jehovah's Witness, rather, Kingdom Hall. In a place called Gross Burstel, in the Gross Burstel district. At a Jehovah's Witnesses Kingdom Hall. That's what they're telling us. Additional reporting says that all the dead have gunshot wounds. A police spokesman said, and we're hearing the dead are numbering 6 at this hour. The whole damn world turned upside down. Whole damn world. Thoughts and prayers go out to the friends, family, loved ones of those who perished in this manner. Our thoughts and prayers. 6 dead. That's what they're telling us. But look, story now. This will end up on the wrong side of the law. On the wrong side of the law. Police chief convicted. And here what is his specialty? He's going to burn down your house. He got me PPP. He light fire. He is going to burn down your building. He got to be PPP. Got to be PPP when he was convicted. Targeting his adversaries, they tell us. At least 4 arson events they've been able to pull into. At least 4. And this is a former Maryland police chief who was convicted today of intentionally setting fire to buildings belonging to his adversaries, leading various law enforcement agencies on a sprawling investigation that linked a dozen arsons, spanning nearly a decade and crisscrossing several counties. Maryland, Baltimore, a former police chief. Well, tonight, folks, he has found himself on the wrong damn side of the law. And if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Moving on. You can't do the time, don't do the crime. Just like that. Wrong side. I think he just said, American student. You gotta watch some of them. We want to invest in young people. Some of them put young people to shame. A student stole over 500,000 US from their employer. Over 500,000 folks. The difference. This is at LaSalle University. 500,000 went on a shopping spree too. Took all those occasions they never could afford in the past and will not be able to afford in the future. They're telling us this student from LaSalle University was arrested just yesterday. Worked at a Burlington jewelry store in Boston. Ariel Foster, 19. I was a little suspect of Ariel's. I was a little suspect. 19 years old of Boston. Went on a shopping spree. Folks, went on a shopping spree because Ariel Foster understands you either go big or you go home. She went big. 500,000 folks. Your girl went big. They said she bought a Tesla. Right? This is 19 years she know how to shop. She bought a Tesla. She went on trips to Hawaii and a number of other things. Spent all the people money. Oh, she right for the PPP. Right for plucking by the PPP. 500,000 of the Burlington jewelry store money. Ariel Foster spent all day in Boston. Go big. This is not what the young people say in the vernacular. Go big or go home. She went big. $500 million US. $500,000 US is how much dollars. That 200 million, if it's 2-1, look how much money they go big or go home. Yeah. I can keep your hand off the money. Sherwin, Sion, a lot of the other folks joining us. Patricia, Celeste, go big or go home. Yeah. That's what Ariel did. She went big. She went to jail. That being said, folks, moving on. Nigeria. Remember we told you the elections there were in contention, where they were supposed to be having local government elections this week, right out of national elections. And you know, a terrible cloud has been cast over that national elections. Several states have taken the government to court, claiming corruption, claiming fraud, and now the government says it needs more time to reset its digital voting machines. Now, they had some problems with the machine, Pamela Dover. They had some problems with the very machines. They said they need some time to reset the voting machine at the center. Right? These voting machines, rather, that are at the center of these fraud accusations and allegations, they go to court. Their equivalent of a petition have been filed. Nigeria. Right? The government has been re-elected. There's a new president. The old president served his 2 terms and he got out to pasture, as Ken Magid said. Now he come back as vice president. Hope you are hearing me. He didn't come back as vice president. Right? He didn't come back as the minister of finance, hanging on, minister of the environment, right? Minister of natural resources. He didn't come back as all those things. He doing time, he got out to pasture now. They say they go hold, they got to reset. They got to reset the voting machines. Yep, the people claim a lot of fraud. We're going to watch to see how that works, but they need to reset. That's what they're doing there. They're doing a reset. Van Slice, Pamela Dover, reset. Reset. We got to reset this whole government. And then, folks, finally, things we're following internationally, they're telling us, this is one of the directors at the World Health Organization. This is one of the directors for the Asia. Its directors for Asia. And this is Dr. Takeshi Kasai. And he is being accused of racist misconduct. Takeshi Kasai. Now, if this had happened here, y'all know he ain't going no place. Y'all know he ain't going no place. But the people not only talking the talk, they walk in the damn walk as well. And that's what we need here. It's a set of talkers they got. Oh, we love transparency. Oh, we love good governance. Nonsense. Pack of lies. Here's what they're telling us. I think he overdue. Takeshi Kasai. He overdue. He do and do till he overdue. The World Health Organization, of course, as I said, has fired a top official from its Western Pacific branch after the Associated Press last year reported dozens of staff members accused him of racist, abusive, unethical behavior that may have compromised the UN's health agency's response to the coronavirus. You hear story this? Now, folks, you would think, right, Sion? You would think, Pamela, when you got to that height, you working for the UN, you working for the World Health Organization. Who? You working for who? Right? You working for the World Health Organization. At that level, you in charge of that whole expanse there. Right? Probably earning some good money. You P's and Q's. Celeste, Andrew, Patricia Craig, you there for your P's and Q's. Not Kasai. No. Right? It was 8 o'clock for work. You shop since 7:30. Since 7:30, you say present. Yeah? You see? You got your salary and Guyanese, Altier Lane. You living off of the perks alone. But not Kasai. Now look at the things. You can tell. He get a little too comfortable. Then boys have to wake you up. Right? A number of staff accused him of racist, abusive, unethical behavior. Now at that level, of WHO. The staff is not the NLE Alsats. It's not the Mackay's. No, it's not the Dharamlals. No. It's cream of the crop. Cream of the crop people operating at that level. So when he is accused of racist, abusive, or unethical behavior, you could tell. And they said, hold on. Right? The Director General of the WHO, the World Health Organization, the World Health Organization, Thados Ghebreyesus, he said it during investigation. They're just walking right. Thados Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the Director General, he said it during investigation. And you know what happened? You know what's the findings? They lock it off. And said go by the the Commissioner of Information. They said there were findings of misconduct. And they sent off y'all by one time. Right? They said go wrong by Ramsey father. Right? Van Slice. They said there were findings of misconduct. And like Trump, in Trump voice, you fired. Kasai. Dr. Takeshi Tusai, he gone. If you're at that level and you can't control yourself, you must be real racist, boy. When you see what inside this can't hide, you know. Somebody better write that down. Give me a free nugget there. What inside, Carlin, Harry, can't hide. Even working at that level, it's coming out. They sipping 3 pores. Even at that level. Yep. It reminds me, right? You see, if you're a Stacy, where inside can't hide, when you fast, you fast. Drink your water and mind your business. You worry who building WAF and who this and who empowering who and so on. Man, if you want a little empowerment, ask with the man. Ask for a little empowerment, the man. You want a little something, a little for ask with the man. Oh, shucks. I hate it. And y'all should know, me I don't breathe for board this. But I hate see people pulling down other people needlessly. You see? That's what it done to me. Is why you hire he? Right? As a matter of fact, I was teaching at an institution. I should cause a lot of confusion that I can call the name. And one gentleman asks, he is that poor Apnu. Why walking here? You see, where science can't hide, you know. Where science can't hide. He can't have a bit of what? It's all because of you. Some of y'all need to visit Guyana, y'all out in the cold too long. Some of y'all need to visit Guyana, y'all out in the cold too long. Don't think y'all gonna sidetrack me. Moving on. Where science can't come out. Yeah, where silence come out, can't hide. But inside, folks, can't hide. Look, some of people in the region, we got a haste now. We got a ways to go. We got haste now. Look, story here now. Look, story here now. This is in Belize. They got a counselor who is currently on a woman in charge. Right? Counselor Moses. He's a fighter. I think we would like he on a woman in charge. When the people come together, see how they could excommunicate the counselor. He fighting too much. Bringing the party to distribute. You're the woman in charge right now. And the plan to kick you out. Folks, down there in Belize, I got some friends from Belize that we didn't allow it. Manan and all the other folks down there in Belize. The plan to kick you out. Folks, they're telling us that the Prime Minister and the People's United Party, POP, the People's United Party, its leader John Brissino, says that the party will have to consider whether or not the Punta Gorda Town Councillor Moses Karl will remain a party member after he was charged with domestic violence. Got to get rid of him. I like this. You got to take action. You got to take action. Can't be business as usual. At least we could set a meeting. This is least we could say for some of them boys. Life just goes on. He was charged for domestic violence. He didn't convict, you know. He just charged. And I say, you know what, this thing is not too good for the party. Let us meet and determine Moses Karl's future. I think they give it the boot. I think so. You not make some people example, you know. Domestic violence, we ain't taking that. We're not taking it. In Barbados, folks, Mia might got some trouble on her hands. The folks in Barbados might be able to tell us better. Mia might got some trouble on her hands in Barbados because the police force has said that, you know, due to folks leaving the police force, retirement and such and so forth, there's a deficit of officers. But even the recruitment, you see, the police commissioner, Richard Boyce, even in the recruitment process, potential recruits, the commissioner of police, Richard Boyce, says, failing to make the cut. I wonder if some of them big boys here would make the cut in Barbados. I wonder if some of them big boys here would make the cut in Barbados. Michael O, do you think so? I wonder if them big boys here, some of them would make the cut in Barbados. That is what the commissioner, Richard Boyce, said in Barbados. He said even some of the potential recruits failing to make the cut. And then by one drop the standard, you know. You got one standard, you got 10. There's no friends, family, and favorites. You either make the cut or you don't. And some of them failing, according to Richard Boyce. And that was happening in Barbados. That was happening there. Now in Port of Spain, take me back to Port of Spain. The mayor got some issues with the business community there. He said they need to save the city, but they can't agree how. Mayor of Port of Spain, Joel Martinez, and the Downtown Owners and Merchants Association President Gregory Abode, they were odds about how to save the city. And one thing the mayor said here was striking to us. Something the mayor said here was striking to us. Something the mayor said here was striking to us. We're rocking and coming with sound. Something the mayor said here was quite striking to us. He said tall buildings is not development. Big projects is not development. I like that. That resonated with us because these jagabats that we're dealing with, these trench crappers, they believe that high-rise building and so on, big bridge and so on, and y'all know the roads just fall apart quick. The bridges float away quick. They said that's not development. Building buildings and putting down high-rises cannot resuscitate Port of Spain, the mayor says. Anybody who understands urban development and the issues relating to attracting investment, the mayor said, if you understand how to attract investments and you understand customers, the mayor said, right? You can't have a city without a vibrant business sector. And he's damn right. Because if you got the bandits coming in the masjids to rob every motorcycle, and nobody can move around the city, you can get how much high-rise buildings you want, how much bridges you want. But if crime chasing people, can't eat your dinner. That's why I was surprised when we saw Ropey on a conference overseas on mining and natural resources and stuff, unless he got some concessions. Unless Robeson got some concession, he didn't tell me about, making declarations. So there are odds there. He said high-rise is not development. High-rise is not forward thinking. Got to be more than that. We love it. We're in 592, of course. Oh, we're in 592? No, we're in Jamaica. We're in Jamaica, folks. We told you a couple nights ago that they were looking at this fiscal commissioner. Well, they've identified Courtney Williams for that job of a fiscal commissioner. We love the idea of this fiscal commissioner, Adelia Semple, Shireen Baines, Diane Givesandi, Andrew Cuthbert, Wilma Grant. We love this idea of this fiscal commissioner. We love it because here's what the role entails. Don't come wrong with funny. Here's what the role of the fiscal commissioner entails. Good luck to Courtney Williams on that. It says here, he was sworn in. Good for you. We want to hear it up. We want to know what is the role. He will be the guardian and interpreter, they're telling us here, of Jamaica's fiscal rules, and will be required to monitor adherence to those rules and provide independent assessment in his own deliberate judgment, independent assessment of budgetary outcomes, in addition to independent analysis. Fiscal commissioner making sure they stay on the straight and narrow, making sure the government does what it says it will do. That is the role of the fiscal commissioner. I like this role. We got to look at it. Right? Monitor adherence to the rules, the fiscal rules, provide independent assessments of budgetary outcomes, in addition to independent analysis. Yep, that could only redound to the benefit of the Jamaican people. Not so? Not so? Yeah. Keep them on the straight and narrow. Keep them on the straight and narrow. Look story now. We come home, folks. Look story now. Look story now. Bring it back a little bit. Look story now. Look story. With the 592, folks. You all know where we go from here. With the 5 of the 9 and of the 2, the dance dogs outside. And going wild. The dog Vita was finally going back to court on March 15. Jonathan Lane, who was seen in a Facebook video savagely beating the dogs. Folks, as red and as bad as I am, I got the stomach for some things. Right? When people suddenly decide the description, I pass. Pass me not, oh gentle Savior. Carry this one with you. Carry Jonathan Lane. The dog beater. But if you beat animals like that, makes me think. Jonathan, ponder the actions, my brother. You have 5,000 there. I said wasn't more. Are you going back to court on March 15? Carry with you, oh gentle Savior. Yes, carry with you. Back to court on March 15. That's one of the things we're following. You going back to court. Father, have his mercies. Father, have his mercies. Dog beater tells you all you need to know. A man was fished out of a canal at Ogle. He's not even Ogle. He's not the second person. He's not in the canals Ogle. Like a slippery. This is like the second person within a week coming out of a canal. I don't know if he was going for a swim and left in, but the body of Vendanan Kemraj, 51, young man, a resident of Ogle, was found in the canal, very close to his home. It's like in less than a week. Walked into the canals there, man. Like these canals coming out of nowhere. Like they're coming out of nowhere. Here's Linking. I see here's Lincoln sing, Cheryl sing. Here's this party singing, walk out. I like it to fall back, you know. I'm a boy with things. I'm a boy with the things. I'm a boy with things. If I hold on now, you see, there's problems here, you know. Some of them jagabats would start manifesting. If I hold on now, so give me C. Give me C sharp. Y'all catch me late in life, you know. Y'all catch me late in life. Y'all should have catch me at the firing. Robo to every description. Then they come out the government tomorrow, you know. Ramilian tomorrow. Your resignation to the old cabinet. The old cabinet. You're lucky take it easy now. You're lucky. Bernadette. I hold on. He said, hey, give me C now. And hold it down. Y'all know who was me? I used to be somebody in this town. I used to be somebody in this town, Hazel Joe. I used to be somebody in this town. Hold my shot, yeah? Let me go on. Y'all watch them canals. They know, I'm there for a little while. Watch them canals. A lot of people slipping in them canals and coming out. Donjo, too many folks slipping in the canals. In Ogle, we gotta watch them. Brace it over. We told you all about this Greenwich Park accident. And the driver's been charged. Last week, horrific accident claimed 4 lives. Ewart Stewart, they're telling us, has been charged, and the graphics seem to be doing its whole thing. The graphics bracing it over as well. The graphics bracing it over. Right? Now, Naomi want to know why she never run into me. See how people distract you? I tell you about the man who was charged for this horrific accident. Horrific accident. Naomi want to know she never run into me. You think there's going to be any now? Search touch. Naomi? You think there's going to be any now? Search touch. But that being said, look, let me set the straight and narrow here. Naomi trying to carry me off track. You know? Trying to carry me off track. He was told, telling us, 38-year-old Larry driver. He was arrested on March 6th over a gruesome accident at Greenwich Public Road, East Bank, Essequibo, and charged today with 4 counts of causing death by dangerous driving. You know how that went, folks? Horrific accident. We shared with you in our morning program. The mother of one of those victims, the daughter rather, of one of those victims asking for justice. And we hear the truck that Stewart was driving. A big contractor from Region 3 with connections. We can watch and see how this one goes, folks. We can watch and see how it goes. We can watch and see how it pans out. Slow down. We beg of each and every one of you. Susan, slow down. And let me arrive alive. I'm begging, slow down. And let me arrive alive. I think of some of y'all can't even share the live these days. How did PPP get y'all so bad? Can't even share the live. Avril Squires, I ain't talking to you. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button and let me go down the road. The people got y'all so bad. I can see fright in some of y'all face. Slow down. Good folks. Where are you joining us from? And let me arrive alive. But let me turn attention to them boys. Let me turn our attention to the chagabats, the trench crappos, the tadpoles, and the cricketers. And y'all know what else you go wrong by them as well. It's trouble in the dance. Yeah. Trouble in the dance. Jagabats, the Hittites, the Philistines, the Sadducees, and the Pharisees. Don't come down with funny. Once we go wrong them, it's trouble. Look what we're following tonight. When we're dealing with them. Look at some of what we're following. Right? You all know the trying with Robin. Robin Simon from the East Coast. You all know the trouble with Robin. By why y'all know Robin able with them. Robin able with them. Robin able with them. Y'all think y'all can take she out the straight and narrow? You better try another trick. She was placed on $250,000 bail, folks, over charges of causing unrest on the East Coast. Yeah. They can try all kinds of things. That's what the final tell me, you know. They can accuse her of all kinds of things. You see? All kinds of things they can accuse you of. But you got to stand strong. You got to stand steady. All kinds of things. All kinds of charges they can bring against you. They did the same to father. They did the same to father. Same thing. Same thing. Robert the daughter Simon appeared in the Sparandar Magistrates Court this morning. Several charges. Yep, intent to strike terror. Such a beautiful girl. Strike terror who? Right? Use wood and other materials to block, burn, and damage the public road. See madness here? You see madness? All these lies, fake news, falsities, right? I know you got a good magistrate. You got to sort them out. A set of lies. You see? But they want to silence Robin. They want to silence Robin. But Robin ain't allow that. I know Robin's a strong girl. Me know weak Robin Candy Simmerine. I am no weak Robin Dwayne Collins. They're trying to silence Robin. Anybody with a voice, they're coming after. If you don't peace live too long, you're going to watch yourself. You don't do your politics right. You don't do your activism right. Once you're in peace and comfort for too long, and them boys ain't saying nothing but you. You see, they're trying to lock you up. That's why I'm very concerned with some of the preachers, the guy, you know. Because this gospel that I know, you know, but this man called Jesus, he wasn't easy. Look at the hungry Jesus, jail this, the turn next. Too many of y'all sit down, you know. Too many of y'all sit down, they're too comfortable. And then Martin Luther King said it. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said it. Nobody wants to go to jail. You see? But if you have to go, you have to go. And we can turn around that dungeon they try to throw us in. You see? I get thrown in jail now, everybody coming out politician. Everybody coming out as a politician. I go in there now. People come out with policy issues in National Assembly. A whole band of prisoners come out aspiring to be members of parliament and take the commanding heights in this economy. You see? Let them make the mistake. So we know Robin strong. Folks, the trials will come. It's not no if, not no buts. You see? The trials will come. So if you as a politician, nothing happening by you, everything quiet, you see him back, blood blowing and so on, something wrong with that. Good trouble. One US rights activist used to call it good trouble. You just want to go in trouble for trouble's sake. We think we name it Stacy. You just want to go in trouble for trouble's sake, and people recording you, putting it out there and talking all kinds of stuff about you. You just Stacy. No. We want good trouble. We want worthwhile trouble. So we know Robin strong. We know Robin strong. And we got Robin back. All for one, and one for all. Well, oh, Father, I almost said something that knocked the little Christian and left me out. How good it was. They knocked out the little Christian that left me out. I was with my local government, you know. I understand what them is doing by the Galley Elections Commission. Since they bring on this new CEO out, I'll bring back Sparrow. Bring back Kitchener. Yeah. Bring back Mingo. You see, bring back Lowenfield. This is madness. Now they push back. They push back the date for nomination. Will we ever have a local government election? Hasn't been people in this country. Huh? They like push back, no? Back, right back, push back. They like push back and see come now. They push back the nomination. I confuse at this point, folks. In addition to being a content creator, in addition to being your host, I remember the National Assembly. I wear the title of legislator, and I confuse at this point. I admit, I don't know what happening with GCOM, Ministry of Local Government and Regional Development, and local government election. I confuse at this point. I don't know what happening when and to who. All I know is that a rigging. All I can see plain is rigism happening here. Anyway that PPP get lots of confusion happening, pimp him. Well, push back nomination date. They tell me as well, did we go by too fast? As well? April 17th, you see? Confusion powder. Respect and manners, folks, we're coming down. Say us, folks. Had he been alive, he would have been 94. Hugh Desmond White, I like to call him the forgotten president. He was remembered today. He like Donald Ramachar. Can you hear somebody else say, who? Donald Ramachar, the forgotten president. He would have been 94 today. folks, and the eagle would have landed. The eagle would have landed. My fellow Guyanese, I miss fight. You're the statesman. But sad to say, we're in the age where we need statesmen. You gotta fight these chatterbox and trench crab hoes. But I miss fight. I miss fight. And I hope there are others like him that follow. We need some statesmen and women. You know, everybody can't be red and bad like me. You can't do it. It would have been 94. Would have been 94. Yep. He would have been 94. Coming out of you, Desmond Wright. Yep. Yep. The closer, folks. The closer. Let me take one for the road. The closer. One for the road. And let them, REO Karl Singh, was front and center in trying to evict the PNC from the lawful office, from the domicile office, the habitual residence, the office there in Letem. I always want to know, why is it a certain caliber of persons attracted candidly to the PPP? As a person of a certain nature and quality, to use a legal phrase, attracted to the PPP. He's always the Dan Louds of this world, the McCoys of this world, the Karl Singhs of this world, attracted to the PPP. It's never the statesman like White and his ilk. You see? It's the UTADs of this world. The PNC produced foreign affairs minister, you know, like Shudat Ramphal. Was he foreign affairs minister? The greats, Rashley Jackson, right? You know PPP Gimri? Rohi. And Todd. You know? To speak of them in the same sentence. People like Ramphal and Jackson and those other greats is blasphemy. But why is it the Karl Singhs of this world attracted to the PPP? I'm already in court for one case. Let me alone finish. Before I will into him, they may want to, but I want to remind you all. The last time we met Karl Singh publicly like this, it was as a result of an incident where he shot a young lady in Region 9, Gladys Emmanuel. And right in this very program, we spoke with her mother. We want to remind you of that conversation tonight. We want to remind you, it was just in January month, Karl Singh descended at that office, on that office of the PNC in Region 9, palavering himself. And right now, that matter is still open, jumping somewhere between the DPP's office for legal opinion and the police force for more investigation. That shooting incident between Karl Singh, the REO Region 10, and Gladys Emmanuel. Look at his actions when he descended on the PNC office in January of this year. And then listen to the conversation of Gladys's mother and yours truly in 2021 concerning that shooting incident. And tell me, why that kind of person and personality is always attracted to the PPP? Huh? Why is it? Take a look, folks. Take a look and take a listen.
I trust that too. I trust that too.
When I raise your voice, when I hold to raise my voice.
But I want to know who passed the instruction.
Oh, that's not for you to know. The building is on the property, the region, so I came here and witnessed it. Right? As I said, I wrote 3 letters. Right? I came here to tell you now.
Tony,
you would like to come down the windows if it's in the budget.
yeah,
Right? So that's the first thing. I am here nicely. I'm showing you a document the region's inventory. No, before. I have a very clear, right? That the building is on the regional square. Right? I inform you also that the building is on the right? Listen, I listen to you just now. Right? 1975, this building was occupied. Still, that was before your time and mine. So that document stand valid to you. What is the possession stand valid to me? What is possession of it? What's the everybody perceives them right? I can go and print the document. You showing me anything? You're not showing me anything. That would report. That would report. And that is so that doesn't say that you can take to the next step. I came here, as I said, I wrote 3 letters. I'm here now, formally meet you and tell you, to show you also that is another one of my attempts. I am the REO. I am responsible, I'm accountable for all these problems. At this point, so exactly. So now, Mr. Park is saying that we can't access the bill. Fair enough, like this is it. So I will go to the next step. Right? So I have brought laborers to move out the stuff from the building, which we will do very soon. No, you won't be doing that, right? Well, you won't be doing that. You won't be doing that. That would be trespassing. Okay, well, let's go. That would be trespassing. Right? So, don't ever anything else to do. Gentlemen, y'all go home. If y'all work with the IDC, y'all go home now. Because y'all guys having trouble. I'm telling y'all, if y'all go in this building, y'all gonna get locked up. Y'all gonna land. I ain't get locked up. I go home here. Don't follow stupid instructions. Don't get involved in this. This is bigger than y'all. It's bigger than the REO. This is a position. It's a position based on information you have. Well, Mark, that red vehicle that Macedo driving, I bought that vehicle for education. That red Nissan that the mayors be using. That the RDC, where they want to see that. Macedo is not a government employee, he's a local government employee. Go and see that building for Macedo. Go and see that vehicle for Macedo. Well, see what you get. See, come and take it now. See what you get. Come and take it. No, Carl, you take it. You come and take it. Anytime you're ready, you come out and take it. You want to fight? You come out and take it. You want to fight? Come out and take it. All the things that you see from that I go for that. Take it camera. I'm going to sue you. You prove that. Get on camera. You know thief. You know thief. You know thief. All right. I come for it. You come for it. You come for it. You get and buy. You come for it. 3 years you come to this office. Who's that one? 3 years you come to this office. I don't come to this office. I don't come to this office. All time is coming. Don't worry, I'm coming for it. You come with it. You buy. You come for it. Come on, you come. You like thief. You like thief. You like thief. You come for it. Yeah, I come for it, you come for it. You come for it. Let's follow the people, boy. Let's follow the people. Yeah, don't take bully in this place. Don't take bully. You know, you come for it.
If you come in the court or anything, you just come in.
I mean, no inventory. They valid. They valid. And the president building before he banned. Tony.
It started when Wednesday morning at 12 something. I can't recall the minute, but 12 something. I got a call from her. From her, yes, and saying she said, "Mom, I want you to come at the hospital now because I got shot. I got shot at the place." And that is where I looked for transportation to meet there, and when I met at the hospital, there was REO standing up along with his man. So yes, and when I met there, then I at the same time he came out from one of the room and he spoke with the doctor, and he went in with the doctor. And a minute after he came out.
Wow.
And then he told the doctor, they came out from the room. And then he told the doctor, this is the mother of the girl. So he went to say, are you now? And then doctor left to go to another room. So I asked, I say, were you with my daughter? Say, yes, I was with her. I didn't carry her out, but I offered to bring them home. So what happened? What is the problem? Then he said, sit down. So I sat down and he said, I don't know what really happened. She stabbed herself. Then at the same time he said, I had a gun in my vehicle. I don't know what really happened. Don't worry.
Mom, you telling us the REO Karl Singh told you that your daughter stabbed herself? That is the initial thing he told you?
Yeah, that is what he said. That's what I tell you exactly what he told me at that time. In the morning. Yes, and then I said so, but then he showed me his arms. He said, look, where she scratched me. So I saw the mark on his arm, on his left arm. So I left confused. Like, so that is all what he said. And then he said, but don't worry, whatever happened, if she happened to go to Georgetown, I will stand all the expense. At the same time, when he was finished, when he was saying that, doctor came out now. So I get up and I asked the doctor if I could see my daughter because I am the mother of the girl. She said, okay, he directed me where to go now to go and see her. And that is where I left him and I go and see my daughter. When I went to the lab now, my daughter was already unconscious. The girls tried to wake her up. And afterwards, she just managed to open her eye and she said, Mom. She held my hand and she loosed my hand. And that is where they carry her to the surgery room now.
Wow.
In the morning, I spent with yes. But I came home about 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get to work. I was waiting there to hear what the doctor said, if everything will be okay with her, but no word from them. So I decided to come home because the man who I got it is a taxi man and he wanted to come home. So I decided to come home that morning. Next morning, I went back in the morning, but I didn't get to go early in the morning. Next morning, I went back, but apparently like somebody was there before me. Why I'm saying this? Because when I was there, the police meet there, two police meet there, and they wanted to take statement from her. But I tell the police, but you can't do anything right now because she's under this condition. She's where she is. I don't think she would be able to answer your question. But they insist and they stay there every time when they asking her questions. But anyway, they managed to take the statement from her, and then they asked her to sign the document, sign the statement.
And do you have a sense what the statement said?
Excuse me, sir?
Do you have a sense of what the statement said? What was she signing to?
I was there. I heard everything what she said. What she told the police that she was there at the place where they were, and they were about to leave. They were about to leave to come home. She and her sister was there and her friends, but her big sister, she already had somebody there to bring her home. So she told her sister, I wouldn't go home. I wouldn't go home with you. If you want to come with him, you could come. But they didn't left right away. They were there. They were there with the girl who wanted to bring her home, her big sister talking about. And at the same time when they came out, now my daughter now who got shot, REO asked her, REO offered them to bring them home. So she decided to come with him. She saw the vehicle door open, so she decided to go in the vehicle in front to wait for them until her sister decided to whether she must come with them or with the other girl. That is where now when she was there in the vehicle, sitting waiting for them, the REO gun in the vehicle now. And then he said, oh my, I have my gun here. And she only hear when he cranked the gun. That is what she said. He cranked the gun and the gun fire off like that. She says she don't know, but it like to her was an accident. That's how she gave her statement.
And yet he said initially she stabbed herself. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what she said. At the first place, she said he lied to me saying that she stabbed herself, and then he said I had a gun in the vehicle. I don't know what happened, but anyway, whatever happened, I will stand all the expense. If she happened to go in private hospital, wherever, I will stand all the expense. That's what he said. That was his words.
Yeah, and Mom, what has happened since that time after the statement? Let's start with your daughter's health. How is she doing health-wise?
I wouldn't. She's responding to me, talking to me, but I don't think she wouldn't be normal anymore. The way how I saw she's going through, she gets a big cut from her abdomen and by her side.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought everything was clear. But when I gone at the station now, there I heard the police saying that he still don't understand what is going on because it's a shot. And he only seen the entrance, but he's not seeing the exit. What happened there? I said, I don't know. And he said he's not seeing the warhead. So I asked him, sir, what is warhead? Because I never heard about warhead. And he said, it's a bullet. I said, okay. So I came home that afternoon now and I told her father. And that is where now her father decided to call some doctor named Father's Church or something like that. And they did another X-ray the same very afternoon. And this morning now they did another, they did a surgery on her again by her buttock side. That is where yes.
Interesting.
They managed to get out, the surgeon managed to get out the bullet out of her this morning, like about 9 something.
Wow. Wow. Well, we are happy about that. We're happy about that. Mom, has the REO or anybody acting on his behalf reached out to the family on this issue? Has any monies been offered to you and the family, to not pursue this matter legally or so on? Talk to us about that.
Okay. Yeah, when I went back the next morning, apparently like somebody went there, but she didn't want to tell me. I feel like that too because the way how I talked to her now, she said when the police went there, I told her the police is here to take statement. When she opened her eyes, her tears run down, and she said, "Mommy, anybody call Daddy?" I said, "Call him." I said, "Call him and find out." So I called her father now that very morning, and nobody didn't call. So after when I spoke with her now, telling her that nobody didn't call, so I asked her, what you expecting a call? Say, yeah, some lawyer supposed to call Daddy. I said, well, I don't know. He said nobody didn't call him up to now. That's what I told her. Yeah, so when I heard she giving her statement of saying that might be accident, and then I see her closely then, and I saw her kind of a mark on her neck, red and almost to her neck then, from her chest up. So So I asked her, what happened here? What is it? He said, I don't know, Mom. Maybe by pressing me up, they must see. Because she had a mark on her chest part.
Mom, let me ask you directly. Do you get a sense that there was a fight or a scuffle between the REO and your daughter? Do you get that sense based on the marks and so on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to. That's how I feel about it, because it looked like she had a scramble with him.
Mm-hmm. And Mom, was any money offered to your family in any way at any point since this whole issue happened? This whole incident?
Today, like about 11 something, one of his workers went there. He said, I am here on behalf of REO. He said, I know what situation you are in. I know you're a mother and you feel for your daughter. I said, yes, I feel for my daughter. She's my child. And he said, I am here on behalf of REO, whatever help you need and things like that, we will help. I said, and then he said, if you want 100,000 now, I could go and collect it. I said, sir, let me tell you something. My daughter's life is in danger. Right now she's struggling for life, and I don't know for how long. I don't know if she will ever recover back normal. Right? Just the other day she recovered from COVID thing, and not even 2-3 days she worked. This thing happened now, and where she is now, how long she will be there on the bed? If she will, I don't know how long she will be there without work now. Yeah. And she's the only child in the house for me now. She's 25 years of age, who helped me at home with the income. Right now, I'm not working. Her father is sick. He's not working.
So they think your daughter's life is worth $100,000.
Then he said, okay, then I was not there with them, but I am here on behalf of REO, and whatever help I'm willing to help.
What is the name of this fella who visited you, Mom?
Gladys Benedict.
No, what is the name of the... And there's where we're going to leave it tonight. You see the thugs? You see them boys, the thugs out there? Yes, he walking around. I want to be breaking down PNCR's office. Right? And his case bouncing between the DPP office and police investigation. Was off the job for a couple of days while being paid, back on less than a week. And they're walking around more powerful. Right? Then you and I, you have a legal right to behave like that. You think he in a corner? No, look how he's bad enough. Next to, in front of former regional chairman Karl Parker. Look how he's bad enough. I'm coming for you. I want you not coming for you. It's only them bad, you know. It's only them bad. Look how he's bad enough. It's only them bad. You see that? There are certain cases, when they go for a legal opinion, they take a long time. But you and I own Latchman, Diane, and Rosetta will come back the next day, with legal opinion. You see? Late charges. He owned? That was since 2001, 2002, 2003. Still waiting. Still holding. You see? And that is why they do the bidding of the PPP. Because the PPP always keep the Damocles sword hanging over the head. And so when they get a call from Congress Place to jump, they got to ask how high. But they don't mind. For a fistful of dollars, they don't mind. And then he puffing up, oh, I'm the REO. Right? You can only be the REO where you are. No place else in the world would accept these characters as leaders of a regional democratic council and carrying on the way he carried on there. They're coming for you. I'm coming for you. You know that your parents told us, you know, the wound from that bullet was so grave, they had to remove a piece of our intestines as part of the surgery. You know, I'm super happy the bullet didn't kill her. Super happy about that. She's still with us, Gladys Emmanuel. Right, but look at the damage to her life. The emotional scars to her life. And you think he put in a car now and serving Jesus? No. He more bad. But God don't like ugly. Let him do it for us, good folks. Let that do it for us tonight. You know we don't run out of water, so we want to encourage each and every one of you to partner with us so that we can keep on keeping on, good folks. And here's how you guys can do that.
Want to keep getting the best in the ring? Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $InTheRing592, Zelle and PayPal InTheRing592@gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments. Want to keep getting...
Yep. That's our time, good folks. And that's our program. The fella bad enough. That's what I'm telling you all. Bad enough. He in the quiet. And some of you wondering what we should do. Right? You look quiet. You never do nothing. You never harm nobody. You never shoot nobody. To the point where doctors have to cut out pieces of the intestines to make sure that they live. And you look quiet and you carry the dressing bags. Like pulling me car to the Karl Singh pass. Yeah. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for staying with us, Brother James and Heavenly Faith. Share the light before you go. Candy, the lead and digit. Dan Graves, Andy, Hazelin King, Carl Hudson. That's going to do it for us. Stay well, folks. Stay woke. Stay vigilant. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji button and partner with us as well. Pace and power. We're going to see a little bit. If we stay on a little while longer, we're going to tell you all happy Friday. TGIF, if we stay on a second longer. We're going to do it for us, folks. Stay safe. Stay safe.